baller, take you home. Island style represent.
All right, day 3 of the trip so far up. We're currently at Flinders Group. Elliot's just making us some hydrolyte mix for the day to keep us going. Show us what you got. What we got there? Just some Endura. It does help out after days and days of diving all day. The weather's been really good. Especially in here, we had a good night's sleep. We're gonna get the jet boil out now. Cup of tea. Have a quick brew. And then head off. Bit of boiled eggs for the morning. After breakfast, we get ready for diving and make the morning plan to search for 4 chartered wrecks nearby and hopefully find some to dive on. Well, we found the wreck. It came up like a meter off the bottom, but it disappeared on us. No luck on that one again, so second wreck for day 3. Nothing on the mark. So we're up to wreck number 3. Harvest Moon is the next one. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully we find one soon.
Choppy, raining, noisy. This is why beanbags on a boat cannot be overrated. Morning glory cloud.
We're just off the island, which is just over there.
Here we go. That is going off. Shipwreck down the bottom here, and that's fish on top.
As you can see here on the side scan, so that's all fish, the peppered stuff right there, and that's the wreck.
Same on the other side, it's a bunch of fish.
Let's go and suss it out.
Hours later.
Next wreck, Explorer 3, sounding 22.8 meters, so it'll probably be a little bit more. Corey's been driving for the last hour, I think. I'm not about that.
Yeah.
The weather's been pretty nice.
Very nice.
Looks like we made it.
We're not far away from Lockhart, maybe what, 30-40 k's from Lockhart, just south of it. There we go, look at that. Oh, that's a big wreck.
So that comes up 4 meters.
I reckon we've just gone over the side of the wreck there, and my guess is that it extends lengthwise.
Yeah, let's give it another pass over a different angle.
Yeah.
One little thing we did to make the trip a little bit nicer or comfortable is we put some floor mats in. All the cheap foam floor that you buy from Kmart. All through, we just lined the whole floor. And actually inside the cabin too. So
70s on that spec.
it's It's been nice. We don't have to wear shoes for the whole trip, and we've been on it for days. And it's been comfy. I think it cost us, what, about $150 to $200 just to get all the mats. So, well worth it so far.
That's the boat. That
Yeah.
one.
The two engines, we've got the Motor Guide XI5 and the Mercury Sea Pro 300 horsepower engine, all been working really well. Bought it from the guys at Aussie Marine. Gus hooked me up with it when I bought the new motor. Thanks for that, Gus. Anyway, that's enough chat for now. I'm gonna get back in the front, get dressed, and dive on this next shipwreck. What do you think of the wreck?
Pretty awesome, huge wreck, massive, and it's been down there ages because it's completely covered in coral and bait fish and everything. Yeah, I don't know how long it stretches, must be 30 metre plus ship and down there for 50 plus years. So. Pretty incredible to go down there and then shoot some great fish off it.
In 30 metres.
Yeah, in 30 metres.
Okay, so we made it to Lockhart, end of day 3. Gonna try and quickly head in here and get some fuel. We haven't got a lift, but hopefully we can ask someone. It's about 5 kilometers roughly, I think. So to try and carry all of the fuel that we need about 300 or so liters. Rex has been nice enough to give us a lift into town to get our fuel, otherwise we'd be walking. This must be Rory's first time in town.
Yeah, absolutely. Furthest north I've ever been in Queensland.
So far. This is the local fuel station. It's pretty much the same like the islands up there. You can come and prepay.
327 litres.
327 litres. How's that for service? It's right on the beach. Alright, thanks to all the friendly people on Lockhart River. All the fish we got from today and a couple from yesterday, we shared them as payment to giving us a lift, so it worked out really well.
Leaving Lockhart, we used the flat conditions to push further than planned and travel into the night to get as close to our next wreck. We made it to Magra Islet and stayed the night for a short run to a big wreck we've been keen to check out.
Day 4, first thing in the morning, we were just covering our first aid gear and we had some of the local divers, cray boys and beach demur, just where we were, come over, tried to give us some crayfish for some fishing gear. And so we quickly had a chat with them and we gave them some fishing gear, just some hooks and sinkers.
Just went through some of the safety gear and now we're on our way to the HMAS Warrnambool. This is the wreck I've been most excited about diving.
Yeah, so all those little peppered marks there and on the side scan, all that is all fish. Most likely a heap of bait fish, but all amongst them too will be other big fish. I could be wrong. They look like larger fish. I don't know, they could be cod, groper. Who knows at this stage? Shark. Look at that. Ooh, looks like it's lying on its side. See that there? That looks like the top part of the actual wreck.
Yeah,
That looks like a gun turret right there. Doesn't it?
That's unreal.
That's mad, eh? And then look in front of the wreck itself. So it looks like the wreck is sitting on its side. There's a whole heap of fish there. Wow, there's a lot of fish on this wreck too.
So back before GPS in World War II, mining boats would go out and they just drop sea mines all through our channels to try and stop the Japanese from invading. And they're in approximate locations. So the Navy ship, the HMAS Warrnambool, was coming up here thinking they were on the right track and hit a friendly mine. From there, it sank up on a shoal not far, a few kilometers from here, and it's there today. So we're really excited to see what's there. Apparently it's covered in fish, and on top of that, you know, it's a Navy ship. Should be some cool stuff to see.
We just made it to our night destination for night number 4. We're at Cairns Islets. Looks like a nice little spot for the night. We're pretty close to our next shipwreck that we're going to check out on the top of the tide at 7 o'clock in the morning. Until then, we're going to go and have a closer look on the island, have a bit of explore and chill time.
The next day.
Golden Girl. Look at that. Golden Girl, full of life, so many finger mark, and they came right in a big school, and we just took one each and left the school for another day. But it was awesome to just dive in there and check out the big school of finger mark that came right in close.
Easy over 100, eh?
Yeah.
So many. It's incredible to see. I'm pretty happy.
How good is this table set up?
It's unreal. And yeah, it's cooking table, filleting table. All the fish stays
barb and buck duck board. Keeps everything really clean, it's awesome.
Oh my god. Look at this. We'll zoom that one out. Whoa, look at it. There's some fish on that.
It almost looks like a trailer boat, the way it is there. No,
does,
just in that shape. I don't know.
Yeah.
It probably isn't, but it does look in that shape.
It does,
like it is.
totally does. So we're on one of the very last wrecks for the trip along the coast. And water's looking good. It's a cracker day. Depth's pretty good. We've been finding the bigger fish in, say, around that 30 meters mark. The wrecks in the 30 meter mark have been producing some good fish, and we're on one that's in 30 meters. The water looked clear. We just saw a shark about 10 meters down and it was pretty clear. So I think this one should be pretty good. I hope so. It looks fishy on the sounder. Boys are ready, I think.
Pumped. 2 fish, 1 dive, Dennis.
2 fish, 1 dive. I shot them both though. One just earlier that came off. Thought I shot him in the head, but wasn't quite the best shot. Went back down for another dive, and there he was, just swimming around all wounded.
Rory saying you hit him with your gun. Rory grabbed that fish and then you went and shot another one.
Yeah.
Really satisfying to be able to go back down and recover that fish and land it.
And then you go down and you pistol whip it, hand it to your mate, and then shoot another one.
I'll go get another one.
Stay tuned for our next episode where we make it to the Torres Strait and head west to explore around Booby Island and even tick off a new fish species. Eso.